Go, go, go. Need to enter at the same time. Okay, we are in Sunken Temple with this little group. We are 51 Shadow Priest, 54 Tank Warrior. He's going with the shield, it seems. Actual Tank Warrior, more mitigation from the shield. Some people go DPS, you know. 56 Rogue, 52 Hunter, and I am 54 Priest. I will be healing. Have this Shadow Priest too, so we got 2 Priests. The Shadow Priest actually, Vampiric Embrace heals quite a lot and it will be noticeable. So we'll see, I'm gonna reset it here and we'll see at the end overall data and healing and stuff like that, that the Shadow Priest would help. So one wants to go up, but the tank wants to go down, so we follow the tank. Or he went to loot a quest item. Okay, let's go up then. Are we going up? Yeah. Can go on the upper floor first. It doesn't matter, we have to clear the balconies. One of them is the ads that drop the mini bosses. One of them is called the mini bosses, balconies, and the other is just packs of trash mobs. Non-elites, some elites. Well, this is our group. We are just about at the level of the dungeon. No one is really crazy over leveled. So let's see if we can do it nice and smooth. These are my talents as always. I'm running this holy spec. These are my holy talents. Smite spec, strong smite for my leveling, and makes me a really efficient healer in the dungeons. Much more efficient than if I was leveling as Shadow. I have in discipline talents. I have Shadow Spirit Tap, and in discipline I have these talents, and my next talent points until 60 will be in discipline more. So I'll try to, as always, do a little bit of damage since we have a tank with a shield. Like I always say, we can adjust, we can be flexible. Yeah, so we're starting from the balconies here, the mini bosses. Mini bosses first. But I think it's good if we do first the lower balconies. Or are they higher? Are they above us or below us? The other type of balconies. I think they are above us. I have this little 25 spirit, which is very nice buff from a Blasted Lands quest. One, you know, those quests that gives you wood buffs. Right below I came here. So I said we need to be more flexible if it's oh, the priest is mind controlling here. That's an interesting way. Instead of ooming yourself, Shadow Priest DPS ooms very fast. He MCs and does damage with the ad. I didn't think about that. I don't know if that's his intention or he just wanted to try something. Let's have Fear Ward on people, especially on melees, because maybe something fierce in melee range. So if we have a shielding warrior who mitigates a lot of damage, then at this time we need to do a bit of damage as well. And we have a Shadow Priest who heals with Vampiric Embrace. Being flexible, I mean, is when we have this tank who is playing standard tank, old school with the shield. If he plays old school with shield, we can do damage a bit. use some mana on damage because he'll be taking less damage, so he will need less mana on healing. If he was going with 200 or dual wield, you know, you can just spend a lot more mana on healing. But I don't want to fully oom myself. The thing is, in this party we have a drinker, we have a shadow priest, so... Holy shit, look how fast he ooms. He DPS to one pack and oomed. And he has a lot of stats too. I checked his gear. Some people stack a lot of spell power for leveling, which in my opinion is not that good. For Shadow Priest, I like stats more spirit for leveling. Spirit tap is more effective and you get more regen when you're questing. Look at his damage, man. Mini bosses, I am the DPS. So I can see if he needs to drink, I will sit down and drink too, or I will regen mana as well. It's a bit weird we started from these balconies. We could have just started from the other ones, because we are skipping the first boss this way. We need to go back and do the low level balconies. This pack will require more healing, actual cast of greater heal. Healer aggro. The priest is calling for mana break after this, so I can probably oom myself fully. Renew. Holy fire. One greater here. Don't want him to drop much, right? There, I am oom too. The hunter is oom too, so this is gonna be a full mana break. In this case, we good. Overall data so far, look at the rogue. The rogue's carrying us always. This is only so far from the dungeon though. So when it comes to my healing spells and my healing setup, the way I do it, you guys know if you have watched other videos, but if someone's first time watching, I have party target macros. Basically, target party 1, 2, 3, 4. I target my allies like this. I have them here on the binds, Alt and A, S, D, to target allies like this. And then this one here. And I just target them and heal. It's a very quick, nice, efficient way of targeting them. No mouse over healing in dungeons for me. I'll do mouse over maybe later in raiding. And when it comes to my healing spells, I use my max ranks, my biggest heals. Oh, I forgot this. I will use my biggest heals on the tank, because he's the tankiest guy, the beefy guy, so he requires more healing. So max rank renew, greater heal, will be max rank flash heal if I have to flash heal. I avoid it generally, but if I have to, it will be on the tank and on the DPS. And on the DPS I use low rank heals. And when I say low rank, it's just one, at most 2 ranks below max. So on DPS I use rank 7 renew. On the tank rank 8. On the DPS I use rank 3 heal. On the tank I use a rank 1 greater heal. My biggest heal actually available right now, later I will learn others. My biggest heal right now is rank 2 greater heal, but I find that it overheals. You need to do this so basically you don't overheal and you heal just enough. Don't overheal, don't waste mana on expensive heals that heal more than what you need, you know. That's your goal when it comes to healing, to save mana that way. And I can use that mana on doing damage instead. Kill the mobs faster. That's the fun part. Try to be efficient at this. I'll drink a little bit before we pull. I got level 25 drink. So weak, but it gets me some ticks. It looks like everyone is drinking. Well, I also have level 35 though. Drink. Resist. Nice, if I get sheeped, the other priest can dispel me. We have 2 dispellers here. I forgot I have inner focus now from discipline talent, of course. So I can use it with a max rank Holy Nova. 1 max rank Holy Nova to AoE. Damn, not a single item dropped. By the way, these that we are killing, the trolls. The trolls are the mini bosses. It's called balcony mini bosses. The loot is shared. They all have a chance to drop one of these 3 blue items or one of these green items. The blue items are random enchantments, so it can be any stats, random stats. Whatever it drops, you know, you just gotta be lucky to have useful stats. And then you need it. I think we're not giving enough time for the warrior to aggro. Or the hunter is AoEing. When the warrior has shit AoE threat. I do a lot of dungeons with a druid tank as well from my stream. And he has very good AoE threat. He cleaves mobs with swipe. But warrior meanwhile is so much better at tanking single target, but his AoE threat sucks. So this is a group where we can't AoE that much. Single target focus is bis. Gonna get my spirit buff again. I forgot fear ward. I keep forgetting fear ward because I'm not used to being dwarf. Still, I'm level 50 and I forget still. Even though I don't think anyone fears, but just in case. Okay. Yeah, the healing done overall is not too much from the Shadow Priest, but because Vampiric Embrace, I wouldn't use it either unless it's a boss. Because mobs die too quickly right now. Maybe on the later part of the dungeon when the mobs die a bit slower. On the higher level part. Okay, he dinged 52. Grats. My damage is the same as the warrior and the shadow priest almost. Yeah, this is good shit. I don't know if it's good from me or is it bad from them. Am I good or are they bad? I'm just kidding, dude. No flame, no flame. Yeah, that's a Holy Nova situation here. But I'll wait to get a last hit with the Holy Nova. I did get it. To activate my spirit tap. Now I can do this and do this and renew the tank. And now regen again. I think maybe I don't know, the thing is, even when I'm shadow for leveling, I'm shadow because on PvP servers I want to be shadow for good fighting, for good PvP. Dungeons, I still heal them. If I was to DPS dungeons, I don't know, these Shadow Priests... it can't be that bad to have that low DPS. I feel like they are doing something wrong, but I'm not really sure what, because I didn't do Shadow during the dungeons. Makes me feel like they are doing something bad. Maybe dotting too much, but if you don't dot, how are you gonna do damage? I don't know. Maybe dotting every mob definitely ooms you. You're instantly oom if you dot every mob when you pull a trash pack. But if you only spam renew as well, it's gonna be just as bad. I mean, not renew, mind flay. It's gonna be low DPS. You get aggro, by the way, never panic. Very important as a healer. I said this once before, I need to say it more. Should have said it earlier in the early level dungeons. You get aggro as a priest, as a healer, never panic, just get closer to the tank to make it easier for him to reach the mob that's hitting you and get aggro. And just wait. If you heal more, you generate more threat on the mob that's already attacking you. Just wanted to mention this. Oh, this is the bracer. Oh, are we lucky? Are we lucky as hell? Let's need on this. Why is the other priest not needing? This is damage and healing 9. Oh no, it's gloves, not bracer. Ah, that's why he's not needing. Because he has the Dream Weave. Dream Weave is less stats but more spell power. So the priest is not needing because he needs more spell power. But I like that these give 5 spirit more. I thought it was a bracer though. 5 spirit more and 8 intellect more, or 9 or something. But 11 spell damage less. I would actually use these. Better stats, honestly. I'm level 54, I should be thinking about getting more healing power. But still, I think even still at this level. Ah, I couldn't get the last hit. I would use more stats there. The sad part is I found out these are gloves. I thought they were bracers. One of the items, the balcony mini bosses, drops the only cloth they drop is this. And it's a random enchantment, so the random enchantment happened to be Spirit Intellect, and I was like, oh my god, so lucky. So perfect. But then it wasn't a bracer. Still good in my opinion. Oozling, hello? What you doing? So now we are doing what I think we should have done first, but either way works. When we kill the balcony mini bosses, it summons the last part of the dungeon, summons all the mobs down, all the way down. But now we need to go back basically and kill the balcony trash packs. So then there are statues. If I remember well, in this dungeon there are those statues that we have to click in a specific order. And then we activate the very first boss. That's for the first boss in the dungeon. and we kill it, and then we have quests there. Yeah, so now this is the statue right there, behind, right there. So now we are killing these balconies with the trash packs. As long as we're going nice and smooth. Nice, I got spirit up. No need to drink. What's he linking here? Damage done for overall. Damage done for overall, he's linking. Yeah, do more damage, bro. Look at me. Maybe, you know, 2 holy priests better than 1 shadow and 1 holy. I just thought of this. How about 2 holy priests and run dungeons with that? 2 holy priest gang. Gang. So shadow priest has no AoE. As a holy we can do 2 holy novas each, and these maggots are dead. Small white ops. And for the single target we smite the shit out of them. It makes you wonder, what is actually the point of shadow? And I can tell you what is the point of shadow. PvP. PvP is the point of shadow. It's OP in PvP. Outside of that, yeah, questionable. Do I have to take a big mana pot here? No need mana pot. The reason why some of these pools are so messy, and I really hope we don't have a problem with this later in the last part of the dungeon with the high levels. The reason why they are so messy is we AoE and warrior can't do so much AoE threat. I'm not stopping my drink, he can attack me. Gonna kill him here anyway. I'm still drinking, by the way. Nice. This is like a mini boss. He drops an item, but it's like low chance. Intellect and stamina boots. I was looking for a boots to change mine, but I was looking for boots that give spirit and intellect. Intellect and stamina sucks. I don't want to lose any spirit at all. For the sake of healing, for the sake of leveling, everywhere spirit is best for me. Nice, I got 2 last hits this pull with spirit tap twice with my Holy Nova. I need to rebuff slowly here, it costs so much mana though. So I'm gonna need to do a mana break, but the priest needs a mana break. Let's do no more damage this pack. Just send a greater heal and the renew. And start regening. Now drink and then we rebuff. I only rebuff myself. Nice. I think as a shadow priest, what you actually might do to do better in dungeons is you need to always carry the highest level of drinks available. So level 45. It's expensive as hell. It will cost you a lot of gold. Carry mana pots. If you want to farm, you can farm demonic runes too, and carry the biggest drinks possible. So After every pack, since you yourself so quickly, after every pack you are using something. Yo, what's this aggro, bro? What was that damage from the rogue? Damage taken. After every trash pack, you either mana pot before the next one, or demonic rune, or you quickly sit to drink, and it's you drink a little bit, but it gives you a lot because it's the highest level drink. Meanwhile, for me, my spirit regens me a lot, so my drink is level 35. So between that and my spirit, I regen so much still. So yeah, it's a bit hard, but I think you could do well, Shadow Priest. That's why a Shadow Priest requires a lot of preparation. People who have raided in Classic at level 60, they say it takes a lot of time in preparation for the raid, because you need to farm runes. Ah, I wanted to get Holy Nova last hit on the little guy. A lot of preparation for the raids. Demonic runes, mana pot. Farming gold to buy mana pot. Or be an alchemist and herbalist and farm your own mana pots, something like that. And use that shit on cooldown. So we killed the mini bosses on the balcony. We killed Spawn of Atal'Hakkar, which was the flying guy, the snake guy type of thing, snake type of mob. Try and get spirit up, got it. This way, if what I could be doing better before, I was using Holy Nova to help with damage, but I was using it at the very start. Now I try to use Holy Nova to get a last hit with it, and there are still 3, 4, 5 mobs alive. It still does damage and helps with damage like my main intention was. But when one of them is low, I increase my chance to get a last hit and get spirit up. I got spirit up with smite here. Big smites. My smite, I just learned a new rank of smite at 54. So my smite crits for like 800 now, it's insane. Okay, we cleared all the balconies actually, so we need to activate the statues. That one is activated. Okay, someone probably copy paste from Google. South, north, southwest, southeast, northwest, northeast. So south is activated. North is this one, about to be activated. North. So southwest, this one, where this guy is. Southeast, where I'm going now, I think. So I should activate the next one. Let's see if that's true. Should be mine now. Wait. South is this on the left, activated. North is that in front. This marker. Sour now? It's the other priest now, no? No, me. Or me. I'm trying. Yeah, it was me. And now it's one left. The hunter. Hunter. Everything else looks activated from my mind vision. And the boss spawns down there. Gather at one place. We need to gather at one... Where do we want to jump from? We need to all jump down together from the same place, you know. Don't want to fuck this up and die. Because we need to clear mobs. And I forgot Fear Ward. And also keeping up shadow protection is useful because these mobs do shadow bolts later on. For sure the part with the trolls that they mind control as well. I think it's Jamal, the prophet, he mind controls, and in that zone those mobs do fear and shadow bolt. Oh yeah, those fear. Right. So fear ward for those, don't forget it.
Why not?
I'm just gonna take a mana pot here. Let's see a last hit. Got it. Plus did damage, AoE. Second on the meter on AoE pulls, big damage coming from the healer priest. Need to out DPS the shadow priest on overall data. Out DPS shadow priest and out DPS the warrior tank. Aggro problems. I'm about to nuke the one that doesn't have damage done on him. Hey, come to me. No, I didn't. Shadow Priest by default does a lot of threat. I'm surprised he's not pulling more mobs. The healing done is catching up a little bit. I'm doing mostly renew. You can see 45% of my healing is renew. The main strength of my spec is how strong my renew is. So the reason why a lot of the times I do so much damage is I renew the tank and that's it. Enough. Especially if it's an old school tank with a shield. Like this. Trash blade and it's not even some insane shield, you know, it's level 48 green shield. I would prefer if he just went with a two-hander or dual wield. But I don't know what he's spec'd. He's actually spec'd prot. Then let him do his thing. I think these two ads we could have killed before we pulled the boss. But let's see. It's all good though. Big damn. Leather bracer, agility, stamina, nice bracer. That random enchantment too. Yeah, random enchantment, so it happened to roll these stats. Agility, stamina, good for rogue. Good for hunter too. The hunter needed it more than the rogue, it seems. I already did this quest. They have to click this statue. They also have to click that thing right there, Atal'Hakkar. I did a few days ago. My first Sunken temple was when I was level 52 or 51 or 52, something like that. But Just doing it for experience now. I have rested XP. Didn't play yesterday, so I got the rested XP yesterday. So now we did this whole part here. It's actually going pretty fast so far and pretty smooth. I like this. Not much waiting and overthinking and stuff like that. Just straight up, just go. And now we're going down. We're going down to the famous dragons that knock when you fight them. We're gonna see the dragons that knock. Any last hits here? Got it. Now let's stop casting and let mana regen activate after getting spirit up. May no need to drink until the next pull. Maybe I get another last hit here. Oh. Not heal the Shadow Priest, he'll be good. Regen to full, look at that. I was during the pack at some point, and now I'm full again. When we manage the in combat, out of combat, mana regen 5-second rule thingy. Stop casting and then cast once and then stop casting for a while again. When we manage it well and have a ton of spirit, still every item that I have equipped gives spirit, every single item. We can be fine without drinking so much. So now we are at the entrance and now we go this way, yeah. Just gonna get my spirit buff here. AFK, 10 seconds. Hoppa. Couldn't get that one with smite. Patrol incoming. Of the pet of the hunter, maybe pet randomly gets feared and pulls the dungeon, I don't know. Fear ward on pet is okay. I do have my couldn't get the last hit, but I tried. You know what is the so good, amazing part about inner focus? When you cast, when your mana is regening, it's ticking every 2 seconds. First you need to not cast for 5 seconds, you know, to get the mana regening, and then you get mana ticks every 2 seconds. When you cast with inner focus, it doesn't stop the mana regening the 2 seconds. If you're regening, you continue to regen the same way. So if you pop inner focus and just sit there, wait for a last hit, and then you do get that last hit. I got it with the Holy Nova. And then you do get that last hit. You didn't even cancel your mana regen, and you just got more mana regen from Spirit Tap that you just last hit. Aren't we going now the same way? No, I guess not. I know this dungeon can be, yeah, exactly. He says it looks the same. This dungeon can be confusing, but just keep going. Kill the mobs that we see. If there are mobs alive, means we haven't been here, and that means we are probably on the right path. On the right path. So casting with inner focus does not cancel the mana regen ticks, so that's what I really like about it. Need to rebuff shadow protection here. Let's do it now. But not completely on myself. Maybe I get this last hit. I got it. Mana pot. And rebuffs. Drink.